We have. Can we get audio check,
Audio
please?
check.
Our
Yeah.
very first guest today, so it's very exciting. Well, we're gonna. So we haven't edited the videos in a while, but we can imagine that this is gonna be edited. So there was, since you are the first guest, you can imagine that there are gonna be things that will be edited out. So, you can always say like edit that out. You can take back what you said, so just be sure you it is live, but that is how it goes. If you
Meeta
guys
Stinky,
are
I mean,
new...
you could edit that out.
keep that one in. Keep that one in.
Wait, Meeta. Okay. Wait, Meeta, your mic's muted on OBS.
Oh my god.
I was like looking at your OBS, I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, I saw that in chat, but I thought it's just because I wasn't talking in that moment. Because like you guys were talking, I was like, yeah. That's what I thought. Oopsies. Let's take it for the top, guys.
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
But to just give you a rundown, Coconut, since you are new here, we do have our live audience, but also in general, when we talk, sometimes we do get, if we can't remember something or something, chat will let us know. But in general, otherwise, we do not interact with chat throughout, as it is a podcast more so than it is a live stream. And as we go through, we will be first introducing ourselves. We have a little intro, and then we'll introduce you, and then you can say hello, and then we'll go through our little bout of questions for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so chat, if you guys are new, as usual, like I just mentioned, we do see chat and we do read chat. However, we may not acknowledge it throughout the stream, as again, this is more of a podcast and it is a live stream. But we do have our first ever guest today, so please give her lots of love and go subscribe to our channel. Yeah, and we'll find out just how much of a weeb she is. I like somebody put earlier, like, what did they write? Can this weeb fit? Can the weebs fit one more into the pod? Tune in to find out. It's kind of fun.
Oh, we'll see. Ooh.
We do laugh like a live audience. Yeah, so they're like the laugh track. Like if you say something funny, you did it right because you'll see the chat posting emotes.
Oh my gosh.
And then when you say some based opinion, they'll clap, right? That's what that's what they'll do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly. All right, so let's get to our intro here.
I don't pull it up.
I'll send it to you if you want to just put it up on this.
Yes, please. I gotta get used to it.
And then I'll also send this as well.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Great. I guess I'll start it then. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm your host, Meeta Osita.
And I'm your co-host, Lyra Valkyria.
And this is episode 6 of 2 Weebs in a Pod.
2 Weebs in a Pod! Yay!
With special
and
guest.
Today, our very, very special guest, Yuri Kago Kokone.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on our show.
Yes. It's very exciting. We've been wanting to have Kokone on as a guest for a while now. It was ever since we planned this, we were like, oh, Kokone is going to be our first guest.
Oh, yeah, 100%. We're talking about it. We're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, because Kokone is also a weeb, although she is more of, I would say, in my perception anyway, she has more boomer taste.
Excuse me? What the fuck?
We're getting right to it. You know what I mean? Well, okay, because if we say you're a weeb, a lot of people are gonna assume like, because Meeta and I talk a lot about like very recent series, but I do feel like a lot of your weebiness stems from more like older series. I mean, mine do too, but yours are sometimes even older than mine. Like the series that you like.
Well, I mean, like, you know, I have lived like 5 times longer than you, so like you can't really blame me there, right?
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying. I'm putting down the expectations for everybody else. Setting proper expectations.
Right.
I thought you were gonna say like less mainstream taste, like more niche taste, but you're just no straight up boomer.
Because your taste, I feel like your older tastes are not. It's not niche. It's just older, and that's why people don't know them. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Like your favorite Gundams are like G Gundam and whatnot.
Okay, well, G Gundam I'm watching currently, and then I liked Wing and Double O.
Right. So like, yeah. I'm okay. Fine. Let me rephrase that. It's not that you are old, and I never said that. It's that you like things that are older. Your tastes line up with older tastes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, possibly. It's true.
I feel like Kokone, though, the great benefit that you do have, though, is that you also can read stuff in Japanese. So you don't have to wait for English translation. So, for example, when I was really into the time I got reincarnated as slime, I like messaged Kokone about it, and I was like, "Oh, you should watch this." And then she watched it, and she was like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good." And then she went and read the entire light novel.
Wow.
I was like, "Oh, I can't do that."
Flexing on you. I cannot.
I was like, "Oh man, I already caught up on the anime. Let me go just like read the original like shousetsu kanidaro." And then I was just like, "Oh shit, I finished it like a week later."
Yeah, and it was really interesting because you were telling me about, like, for example, the one, like, it was like a whole bit about the dragon that lives inside Rimuru. I forget the dragon's name, but something wind sounding.
I forgot to.
I would say like it's like Faust or something. I don't know.
Oh God, why did he's our favorite character too, Leora.
Oh, Veldora. Yeah.
I saw him in his human form.
He has a human form.
I said 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Meeta, you spoiled it.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. No. I don't mind spoilers because I don't think I'll ever watch the second season because of other reasons. I don't really like. So I really loved the first season of The Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime, but I really don't like the idea of like, because the thing I liked about it is the fact that it had no real conflict. It was more of like the world. And then for second season, it seems like there's going to be a lot of conflict with that devil guy and like the other guy who like also came in from another world, you know? And that's fine. I think it's necessary, but that's not really what I'm looking for in a series of that type. So I probably won't ever watch it, so it's fine. But anyway, what I was saying was Coconut was reading was it the light novel or was it the manga that had like an excerpt in it? And it was basically like in Veldora's POV. What happened?
Yeah. So like, as I read the original like Shousetsu Kanaro like version, and then I started reading like the light novel version where they had like a few illustrations, and then there was like a whole like arc of like in the end where they just like went through all of like Rimuru like and Veldora meeting, but from Veldora's perspective, and I was like, oh, that's so cool.
It was like really cute. Coconut would like translate certain excerpts for me, and it was super cute. And I was very angry that I couldn't read it.
Yeah, I'd be mad too.
Yeah, because like Leora and I would just talk about how much we love Veldora, and I was like, there's a whole excerpt that's like in Veldora's perspective.
It was very cute.
Yeah.
So Coconut does have a little bit more of like a holistic view. She also, reads stuff in Japanese, so that does sometimes alter. My roommate and I have been talking a lot about this with games like Genshin or Star Rail in particular that are translated, and sometimes they're double translated. So like, for example, Genshin might be translated from Chinese to Japanese and then to English. I don't know if that's true for Genshin. I'm pretty sure that's how Star Rail might have done it.
Wait, really?
No, not Star Rail. Sorry, Azure Lane. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe Azure Lane was translated from Chinese to Japanese and then to English. I think Genshin is just Chinese to English. But anyway, we were kind of talking about like things that kind of get lost in translation, and not just things that get lost in translation, but like how characters change through translation. So like depending on how they're translated, a character could be a completely different person. Because and some people call this quote unquote mischaracterization, which I don't 100% agree with, because I do think there is like a because we changed them to fit the locale, there's like a different vision almost for them in my perspective. So I don't think it's necessarily a mischaracterization, but I do think that there are instances where it does feel like, are they really this kind of person? You know, anyway, so Kokone gets to see a lot of that like raw, right? Without any of the translation.
Yeah. Because like, you know, sometimes certain personalities just don't really translate because of the different cultures. Yeah.
Right. Especially when you're coming from like anime stuff, because there are times where certain characters have a very tropey personality that just doesn't make sense in whatever locale you're translating it to. So I think it's okay if you keep like, so for example, in anime, it's a little easier to pass that off because the audio is still in Japanese. So even if you're reading the subtitles, like even if it's like a little weird or not, you're not familiar with it, like it has to kind of keep to the Japanese audio, right? Because otherwise it's not going to make any sense. But I think in things like Genshin, where the audio is also being translated, localized, and then voice acted in English, I think it makes sense that it has to change to a certain degree. Especially for like flow, like back and forth between characters, right? Like the dialogue has to make sense, because if you just translate it word for word, it's not going to flow very nicely at all. So I do think there are like, or how are you going to respond to somebody, right, when they are speaking in a way that just doesn't make any sense to English, right?
Yeah, like we've both done translative work before, like Leroy and I, and then it's just like, okay, we can translate this word for word, but it's not going to make any sense. So then we'll be like, okay, are you okay with like the context, like slightly changing, like just very, very like maybe like 2-3%, just so that it'll flow better as a conversation in the localized language, so that it sounds more natural and fit with the flow better of the original.
Again, I do think this is more of a problem when things are also going to be voiced in that language. So dubbing is a huge, that's like a very different context, because I think, again, if you're watching anime and all the characters are speaking in Japanese and you're just translating the dialogue, that's totally fine, even if it like doesn't really make 100% sense, because you at least have context of it. But if it's being dubbed, it's just gonna sound like dumb, and everyone's gonna be talking, but no, like they're gonna be talking at each other, not like in a conversation, right?
Right.
Also, like because it's already animated, you have to make sure it fits within that time frame.
Yes, you know, that's something that I think people don't consider enough.
Oh yeah.
When you're dubbing, someone might say, like if it's Japanese, they might just say like, I don't know, like so desu ne. But like, how do you translate so desu ne in English to fit so desu ne? It's like 4 syllables, maybe 3, you know? How do you like, you would have to see like, I see, but I see and so desu ne is completely different.
Yeah, it's like I understand, but then like they'll have to say it pretty quickly.
It could be like darn
right.
tootin', you know.
Yeah. You literally have to darn tootin' it.
Yeah.
Because like, for example, even like, God, even I understand for so desu ne sometimes isn't completely right either, you know? Because so desu ne has that a weird implication of like understanding, but it can also be kind of like, I guess, you know, like it can be kind of like
agree. It's like,
like
I
you're
see.
right, but you can't say you're right in English. Yeah. Or like itadakimasu, like literally, how are you gonna write like thanks for the meal when it's like such a long, like, you know, you don't have that much time.
Right.
Just have to be like, let's eat.
Let's chow down.
Rub-a-dub-dub. I think that's what they say in Digimon. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. My friend likes to translate that as bon appetit, but I think that works in manga, but it's still really long in anime.
Yeah, bon appetit. Yeah.
It was a little bit difficult. So anyway, I think there is a lot of inherent benefit enabled in being able to consume any sort of media in its original form. And so Kokone has a little bit of like a more worldly view, you know, in the original.
Gotta use that flex whenever I can.
Yeah.
It's not often I get to use it, so.
Dang.
But you know, I will say that I think that the quality of like dubbing and the quality of subtitling and the quality of translation in general has gone up so high compared to like
has.
when we were younger that sometimes I'll read the original and I'm like, you know, I actually think the translation sometimes feels better. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Like there are times where I feel that
Yeah.
way.
Like sometimes like a subpar thing in the original language becomes something legendary, such as ghost stories. Like because of the dub, it became
Yeah,
like
Okay,
a fucking
but Ghost
cult
Stories, you
classic.
can't count Ghost Stories because that's not a translation,
That's
right?
special.
You know, it's a little
ad-libbing.
special, but like,
It was pure ad-libbing from start to finish, and that's why it's incredible. But okay,
it's so fucking funny.
I
Like,
do
Touch me
think
harder.
his laugh.
It's a little request.
But no, like I think a really good example, because my roommate and I were talking about this really recently, is this Gaia.
oh,
I think this Gaia is one of the. Have you either of you played this Gaia at all?
like I played a demo
Oh no.
Oh,
in
okay.
Japanese. Yeah.
So this Gaia, I feel like the localization. Okay, this Gaia and the other one will be Phoenix Wright, and I think it's because both of these did really incredible job at localization and kind of created their own like ecosystem in English that doesn't exist in Japanese or in the original, right? Like for example, Prinny's saying like dude, some of the personalities shifted slightly, but in a way that made so much more sense in English that now there's like a cult following for that like franchise, right? That doesn't really translate to Japanese. And the English fans have kind of their own experience with it that's not necessarily worse or better, but it's completely a different experience.
That's so interesting.
That's true.
Right. And Phoenix Wright, I think, is also another one that does that really well because a lot of the puns, they couldn't make it directly translated from Japanese because it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah, like how are you gonna translate Naruhodo-kun? Like,
Right. And so they took a lot of liberties, and a lot also because Phoenix Wright is incredibly culturally Japanese. I think people like don't realize in the original just how culturally Japanese it is in
It
terms
really
of a
is.
lot of the like the spirit medium stuff, a lot of the, like
Yeah.
Shintoism stuff. Like there's a lot of depth in terms of like cultural stuff in it that I think they did a really amazing job localizing when they brought it over to the US. And I think it's a completely different experience. I would say it's not translated. It's a completely different experience, but in like the best way possible, you know?
yeah, it's really nice to see that though. Like, as someone who is bilingual, like I like to see that they kind of take it for their own and make it work for their culture, so that they could appreciate it on the same, like almost on the same level as like the original, without like feeling kind of like outsiders looking in.
Right. I agree. I mean, I know a lot of people joke about like the jelly donuts and Pokemon and stuff. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think jelly donuts was like the best option. I think they could have gone with rice balls, or they could have even said sushi. I know that's a big jump, but I do
jelly
think
donuts.
But jelly donuts is like that's like a bit far. But you know, it's one of those things where like I feel like if they had kept it as onigiri, I as a child even wouldn't have understood that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I do agree that like it should have been changed to something that like the English speaking children would understand. But I mean maybe not like a dessert from something salty, but
Yeah. Like
I'm sure there were other.
rice ball or like
Yeah.
I feel like even then rice ball might be hard for like kids to understand, but just be
It's
like,
true. It's true.
yeah.
Or maybe just call it a snack or something. Just the whole
Yeah.
damn thing. Jelly donuts.
Yeah, it could
Just
be
a
like
little
a
meal.
fake food, like a Pokemon food, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Like chesto berries. Like it's just like a made up it's a
berry.
made up food object. Rice berry.
Magikarp roll, you know. Actually, that probably exists in the Pokemon world. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Anyway, before we get too off topic, that was a very brief introduction of like kind of Kokone's background. But today we're going to go through 10 questions plus our bonus question that we asked to me and Meeta at the very beginning. So go watch episode 1 if you're curious about Meeta and my answers for these. But we're gonna go through all these questions and talk about Kokone's answers. So the first question though is gonna be, so you guys are gonna get to know Kokone's taste as well and get to know her a little bit better. Is Meeta, you wanna read the question?
Sure. What is your favorite and least favorite anime genre?
Okay, so like, does fantasy count as a genre?
I picked feel good fantasy.
Yeah, you can be specific if
Mine
you
is
want to.
action adventure fantasy.
Oh, so similar to
Yeah.
Meeta.
Yeah. Like action adventure things with like a world building and like it could like I do like prefer feel good versus like drama per se. Yeah, but I want a little bit of like action storytelling adventure.
Can you give us
going
some
on.
examples of things that would fit in that genre?
Yeah, so like one would be like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. There'd be Seiri no Moribito. There's also right now I'm watching VTuberEN. So that falls into it too. Like, yeah.
Okay.
VTuberEN is so good.
It's so good.
I need the echoes on it too as well. Oh my goodness. I gotta catch up. Oh my goodness. Well then how
So
about your
good.
least then? What's your least favorite genre?
Rom-com.
Rom-com
Wow.
specifically?
Well, like romance. Like romance is my least favorite.
in general?
Yeah, in
Like,
general,
all romance?
if romance is the main selling point of said series, I probably won't watch it. Yeah.
Oh, but if it's
I,
like
I don't mind it being like secondary or like tertiary or like I don't like if it's like a comedy and then the romance is, like the comedy is the romance, then I'm okay. But I wouldn't go for it as like a first choice at all.
well then what
Any
irks you about it?
exam?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What were you
was
saying,
that?
Meeta? I didn't hear.
Oh, sorry. What irks you about it? Like, is it kind of cringy or kind of like you just like can't stand like the slow burn of it or communication
I think
problems?
it's more like I'm not a romantic person on my like as for, like personally. So then it's just like it feels a little tedious to watch someone else, you know, try to work out their romance.
Do you have? Can you give examples of romantic series that you didn't like or you dropped because it was romantic versus series that have romance in it that you are okay with or that you liked?
Oh, true. I like purge them all from my brain. But like the one that I do watch that does have romance like as part of its like main is like Tomo-chan is a girl.
Oh,
That one's fun.
I love
yeah.
that. Yes, I love that series.
Oh, I did not like Tomo-chan as a girl, but that's okay.
It's like there's parts I don't like about it, but like as for like a filler, it was like fun to watch. Yeah.
Good.
What about one that you did not like? I mean, besides like something more obvious, like a shoujo series or something, but like, is there one that you were like, oh, the romance was too heavy on it and you kind of had to drop it? For example, did you like Gyakan Shoujo Nozaki-kun?
Ooh.
Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun, I consider it more comedy, so yes, I did like it.
Okay.
What about
Because-
you watched the live action of it, the
Oh, Wotakoi.
yeah, Wotakoi.
That one, I liked it when it didn't concentrate on the relationship.
I see.
Yeah,
just like
like
the
I
light
like the
parts.
whole nerd culture and like we're talking about like the interconnection and like relationship that they had with their nerd culture and how they were like, you know, interacted with the other people to like either show it or like, you know, cover it up completely and the whole wide range. That was fun. But then like when it came too much about like the whole love relationship, I was like, okay, I'll just skip those chapters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow! it's really interesting to hear because I rarely hear that from somebody that they like specifically like the least favorite genre is romance because like I'm a love monster in my opinion because like I kick my feet. I like imagining like romantic scenes and stuff. But, like, wow, that's very interesting.
Like the most recent thing that I know remember that I was ranting to my chat about isn't it's not an anime, but it was like a book I was reading, and it was all about like adventure, like the world building and like fantasy adventure and stuff like that. And there was like this fucking love triangle that came out of nowhere, and I was like, can I? I almost ripped those pages out, even though it was a digital ebook, and I was just like, please get back to the main topic. We're talking about the world ending here. Why are you concerned about this fucking boy that's like a blaring red flag? Please get your shit together.
It's like my friend was telling me about how she finally watched the end of Evangelion, the movie, and how like she was so upset at that one scene where Shinji shakes Asuna or Asuka. Get them like confused now. Where he shakes Asuka and then her like boobs fly out of her shirt and then he like jacks off like over her comatose body.
Wait, I haven't seen the movie in what?
And then,
yeah, like I haven't seen this movie.
It's the end of the world. Like, pull yourself together. Like, really, is now the time to be doing this?
Oh
no!
Yes, Evangelion. Good times.
Wow.
That's from the movie. Yeah, from the movie.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Well,
I mean, I know you're like a prepubescent boy, but like, still, god dang.
Oh my.
Literally keep it in your pants.
Through the roof, but like, sheesh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway, she was telling me, she was like, yeah. After I saw that, I was like, nope, I'm not watching this movie. And she just like closed out of the movie and like did something else.
Fair, so fair.
Oh
no. Yeah. Good times. Anyway.
Love that.
Well, I'm curious because recently, and I've been like talking about it everywhere. I think my chat suggested it to me is this one manga I've been obsessed with, and it's called The Time I Went to an All Guys Mixer. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's like my favorite manga right now. And it's basically like 3 guys go to like a gokon, like a mixer. And it's all guys? But there's 3 other guys show up. But it turns out that those are not guys. It's girls like cross-dressing as guys. And then so it's just like this. And they're like one of them's like an otaku. And then the other 2, like they work at like a cross-dressing host bar type thing. And it's like about their romance. But it's like really, really cute. And it's very romancy, but it is also very comedy. So I've been really enjoying it. I don't know if you would enjoy that. I'm curious.
Maybe.
It is very fluffy though, so I don't know. Meeta might like it though.
It sounds interesting. I wonder. I'm curious how do they find out that they're girls, or if they do ever do, or
no, they do. It's like the first thing because they show up and they're like, wait, I thought this was like a mixer, you know, with
and then they say, oh no,
like
we
girl,
are girls
because a girl invited the main guy. And then, but she's dressed up as a guy. So he's like, oh, wait, that's you? And she's like, yeah, it's me.
She could have like sent a text like beforehand, like, oh, by the way, I'm going to look at this just so you know.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, isn't it obvious? It's me.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's like really, really cute and it's funny. And then there's like this one guy. So, you know, eventually they all pair up and they all kind of have their own little romances. But one of the guys, they hang out with them mostly when they're dressed up as guys. And sometimes the girl that he's with, he'll hang out with her as a girl. And then he'll be like, I can't stop thinking about her as a guy. Like, am I gay?
It's like, wait, was it Hana Yori Dango? No, wait, it's the other one.
I don't know. It's like Mulan. It's like the typical Orin High School Host Club, Mulan. Yeah, that type of thing. But then it's really cute because his whole thing is like he feels like he's cheating on her because when he's with the girl version, he can't stop thinking about the guy version, and then when he's with the guy version, he can't stop thinking about the girl version. So he feels like he's cheating on her, but
Both
it's the
of them.
same person. But in his mind, it's like almost like 2 different people. So it's really, really cute because he feels extremely guilty about this. But to her, it's like, I don't understand what the problem is.
It's like, dog, are you good?
Bro's just having a mental crisis all on his own.
Like, dog, you have the best of both worlds. Like, just deal with it.
Yeah, the girl's like, I could provide both, you know.
Yeah. No, but it's really
my
cute because it's like his first, like his first romance, whatever. And then, but my favorite couple is this one couple, the girl, again, who's dressed up as a guy. She writes doujins and she like sells doujins at like Comic Cat and stuff. But she needs like a model for the poses. So she gets the guy that she's paired with to model for her. And it's basically she's writing porn doujins, right? But he doesn't know. And like she doesn't want him to know because he's really innocent and he's like really sweet and like a puppy dog. And he's always like, oh my God, I want to see like the art that you did, and she's like, oh no, you have to take some training before you can see my art. And he's always like, oh yeah, well one day I want to like, I hope I'm like high enough level to see your art. And it's like, really cute. And so he helps her like sell at the cons sometimes. So like he goes with her to like the Comic Cat and whatever. And then like, and then it's like she literally, he'll like stand at our table and she's like, oh, I have to go pick something up. Can you wash a table? And then people will come up to him and like, oh, like I love your doujin, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I'm not the writer, but I'll tell the writer. Like I modeled for it. Did you know? And they're like all embarrassed. The customers are all like embarrassed, like hiding their face.
No way.
And then she'll come back and he's like, oh, like your customers are like so cute. Like they really love your art. I can tell like you have so much passion and blah. It's so cute. It's so cute. But anyway, it's so called The Time I Went to an All-Girls Mixer. It's only a manga right now, so no anime, unfortunately. But that's been like, I mean, I spoiled a lot of it, but it is like my favorite right now. It's so cute. It gives me a lot of like Nozaki-kun vibes.
Okay. Then I'll probably like it.
Yeah. Well, although I liked Nozaki-kun up until his brother appeared, and then I stopped. I had to drop it because I hated his brother so much.
I don't
his
like
brother
the brothers'
is just like a
relationship.
pass.
Yeah.
Seemed pretty
made
boring.
me very angry.
Like I liked the author's other series more than Nozaki-kun, but Nozaki-kun I liked because it was the author's series, and I like her sense of humor. It's like
What was the other series called?
Oh, it was like oh shoot, it's been
Is it the massage
something
one?
teacher. No.
Orisama teacher.
It's Orisama teacher. Orisama teacher.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good, right?
I read it before Nozaki became like a big
Same.
thing, and the ending I was like, what? With the manga.
Oh shoot, I haven't picked it back up for the ending yet. Oh my god.
I won't say a thing, girl.
All right,
Okay.
I'll have to check it out too.
Orisama teacher is so good. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love Mafuyu
There's
so
like
much.
zero romance in that one.
It's so funny.
I haven't seen this like before ever.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I have up to volume 24, I believe, or is that Skippy? I don't remember. But yeah, it's really good. You should check it out.
I'll definitely check it out. Interesting. All right, but the next question before we get too off the rails here
Oh yes.
is, which anime character do you relate to the most?
Oh, dude, this one was hard.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
I was having such a hard time, but probably, I have two answers. One is like the most one that I could think of is probably the main character from Campfire Cooking. Isekai, yeah, like
love
him. Mukoda is probably the one I relate to the most. And then for those who don't watch it because it's not that popular of a series, I guess,
I
is
actually
like
just started watching it like last week.
So good.
Yeah, I'm on like episode 3, I think.
it's so fun. Well, it's like it's like a feel good, like good unwinding type of anime. Yeah, for like for more like famous series, probably like Wotakoi, you know.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
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 Senpai. Senpai, no. Senpai, no.
Call 911. Monster. Oh, God, Jesus. Yeah, the CPR worked. Meeta's CPR.
Yum.
The mouth to mouth. Jesus Christ.
Let me go get my mouthwash. Just hold on. don't want that from
Messenger
Meeta. Only Leora could do that.
I was just watching. I was like, okay. I was
No!
like, taking notes.
I thought we were married. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. My drool is now in your body.
Oh god! Someone give me alcohol, like 99% alcohol. I need to cleanse.
Not the mouthwash. Oh my god.
No, I need something stronger than mouthwash.
Wow.
But sorry, where did I get like cut off?
Oh, you cut off, but you were saying that it was someone from Otakoi, but you didn't say who yet.
Oh yeah, it was Nifuji, the main guy with the glasses.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was very handsome.
I mean, I don't.
Is he?
I wouldn't consider him handsome. He just seems pretty plain, which you know fits
Yeah.
me. Like I could relate. I'm pretty plain, and then like just like goes to work, does his job, comes back home, and then like you know just does whatever. And it's pretty like stoic RL,
Yeah.
but more expressive when he texts. So I'm more like that.
That's so nice. Oh wow.
That's
Ooh.
funny because I feel like in Otakoi I relate a lot to the main girl. Like a lot.
Yeah, you would.
Ah.
You would. I don't relate to her at all.
It's very me. Yeah. Did you see Otakoi Meeta?
I did, but I wasn't like a crazy diehard fan, but I did read pretty deep into the manga where I'm like, okay, I'm just reading it now just to read it. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like the main character. Her name was like Narumi or something.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
yeah,
Narumi.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so cute. She's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although my
she's
favorite
very-
couple was still the brother. And
The brother, yeah,
Yeah,
that one
and the
was
shy girl.
actually like
See,
wholesome.
He's like very similar to the boy in the time I went to an all guys mixer. That very puppy dog, golden retriever type of
dog's
character. Yeah, very
Nice.
cute.
I like fluffy romance where it's not like drama coded all over
Oh,
the
so
place.
like you don't mind casual romance?
Yeah, I don't like casual romance.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Gotcha. Ooh.
All right, next question. Meeta, you
Oh
want to ask?
yeah. Well, what is the first anime you ever watched?
I think it's Anpanman.
Anpanman.
I think it's Anpanman or Sasae-san or Chibi Maruko-chan. It's either one of those three. I don't have enough of a like a recollection because it was when I was so young.
Oh, so it's kind of like
Right.
a combination of those, kind of basically.
Yeah.
I only know Anpanman. What are the other two?
Chibi
Sasae-san?
Maruko-chan, you probably will know if you see her. She's
oh.
Oh
like,
yeah.
she's basically like a Sanrio character now.
Oh,
She has like, she has like the elementary schooler like bucket hat.
Yeah, wait.
And, like,
let
a
me-
red
let me send
dress.
it to you.
yeah. If I see, I probably will. But
Here you go.
Yeah,
my
I think
head.
you'll recognize it as soon as you see it.
She is
it's here.
iconic.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, no, where's that? Wait, where'd it go?
It's in there.
Oh, it's in
Let's
there.
scroll all the way down.
Oh, I seen her around. But I
Yeah,
seen her on
yeah.
Snacks.
Yeah, because she's like another Anpanman like equivalent. So that's
Yeah,
why you
she's
see her
like
on
a-
snacks and stuff. It's like a very
Very
nostalgic.
kids show.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
seeing Barney or something.
It's like Barney or Dora the Explorer, you know?
Yeah, like Dora
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Explorer,
yeah.
SpongeBob, like that
Gotcha,
sort of.
gotcha.
Yeah. So those are probably like
Okay, but
The
then what's the
first.
first anime that you like knew as anime and you watched?
I mean, to me, anime was always forever just Japanese animation.
Right, but like you know what I mean? Like more like otaku
Sailor
anime.
Moon? Probably Sailor Moon or Cardcaptor Sakura. Yeah.
Good old
Or there was
times.
also this one called like Uchu Ryoko Yatto, which is like an old ass series that like is kind of obscure even in Japan.
Obscure. What's it about? What? Uchu.
It's like where like it's like about a pretty not so great like space travel company and their adventures.
Is it Yato Anshin Uchu Ryoko?
Yeah.
Eh?
Ah. It looks like the art is very reminiscent of like Full Metal Panic or like
Yeah.
Full Metal Panic?
that era.
Ah.
Yeah. But maybe
think
even a
it's
bit
like-
older than that.
I think it's a bit older. Yeah.
Like Excel Saga E.
Like
Oh.
because like my first intro to like animation
I'll send it.
or anime was because of my grandparents, and my grandparents would like just get like random VHCs or like record random like like reruns shows and then send like mail it over to us that weren't in Japan, right? So then we got a lot of like shows that were quite old.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow. Wow. Yeah, I just saw the picture too. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a bunch of those shows when I was younger too, but I had no idea that they were like anime. Like when I watched like Mermaid Melody or when I watched Wedding Peach, like I had no idea. Like I thought those were just like cartoons, you know, in my head. So I didn't really like classify them. But ironically, Cardcaptor Sakura was the first one that I knew that was like anime.
Oh.
It was like much
Yeah, like-
later when I watched that.
Yeah, like for me, it was just like, oh, I think for me, I never had that like clear cut distinction of when I would consider something anime and like just cartoon, because like it was always just like Japanese animation and then Western cartoons for a very, very long time. And then like eventually,
did you ever watch like Pokemon and stuff in English, or did you watch that in Japanese as well?
I watched it mostly in Japanese, and then like
Oh.
when I was like bored at home and we woke up early by accident, like really really early by accident, then I would like watch it in English, and I'm like, why does Ash sound like a smoker? What the fuck? I was like, who's this Ash Ketchum? Where's my Satoshi?
Satoshi, yeah.
I was like, who is this?
Oh no! Oh my gosh! And some of like the Pokemon names are different too. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Like Bulbasaur is Fushigi dane. So then like they would go like dane dane, and then Squirtle is oh wait, Zenigame? What's it? Yeah, Zenigame. So
over
it would
here
go
studying-
Zeni.
So then you'll hear like Boba, and you're like, what the fuck?
I was like, put this creature out of its misery, please.
Oh god. Well, oh shoot, I lost the next question. Wow.
I can go to the next question if you lost it.
I just got it. Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, you good.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, actually, I guess it's your turn.
Oh. What's the worst anime you've ever watched?
Like probably one that I try to stick, because like if it's like a bad anime, I'll probably drop it like immediately.
Sure.
But if it's like an anime that I gave it enough chance and it still failed me, it's probably Sword Art Online, like season 2 especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, this is utter garbage.
It is.
Did you read the light novels at all?
No, I didn't. So like people were saying that the light novel might be better, but like I was just like, what is this fucking incest bullshit, the fan service and the Nimoto that I never asked for? And I'm just like, oh my god, this this younger sister character is so written so poorly. I was just like, every time she's on screen, I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay, apparently the light novels were not much better. Never mind. I was curious if they were better because I've heard people reference them. So
like I heard like the other Sword Art Online were better.
like the
after-
other seasons.
Like the different like iterations.
Oh, like
I think.
Alicization and stuff.
Yeah. I heard those were better, but then like season 2 burned me so bad. I was just like,
You're traumatized, like never again.
I'm traumatized. Yeah.
Wait, was season 2 the season that had Asuna as like a fairy and that whole
Yes.
weird? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Meeta, did you watch Sword Art?
not that far where she turned into a fairy. Okay.
Oh
Yeah, I
there's,
mean, like season 1 was bad enough, but I was just
Yeah.
like, there has to be a reason for it to be so popular, right?
Wait.
So I kept going, and I was just like, so why didn't I stop myself?
Wait, was this? Did they also have like a daughter later on? I wonder. Or was
Oh
it?
yeah, that was season 2. They adopted a
yeah.
daughter.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought I was
that was
crazy.
weird. Wait, was
Yeah.
that season 2?
What?
No. In late season 1, they adopted a daughter, and then
Oh.
that daughter teleported over to the season 2 world as well. Yeah, it was funky stuff, man.
Funky stuff.
See.
Yeah, but like most recently, the one that I did drop that I thought was like should not have even existed
Oh.
is Mieruko-chan.
Mieruko-chan.
So I was like just casually shopping around Crunchyroll, right? Of like what's something to see, and then it was just the synopsis was, oh, it's like a horror anime of like this girl that could see like ghosts, and like it's like a comedic way of how she like passes off of pretending not to see them. I was like, okay, that's pretty interesting as a synopsis, right? So I watched it, but it turns out the fucking writer apparently too, writer mangaka and the animators were horny fuckers, and they just like we're talking about like high school like girl, right? And every single shot was just them like clenching up her butt cheeks or like like I was just like, huh? Like they would just do like weird butt and boob shots, and like they really put in like detail in the animation of like the butt clenching. I'm like, I didn't sign up for this.
Amazing.
I feel violated.
I read like 1 or 2 chapters, but like, does she like butt clench out of like fear, or like when she's like, you know?
Yeah, but like they made it so sexual. I was just
I
like,
did the same thing.
Apparently, it's only in the anime. Maybe it's not as bad in the
really?
manga. I don't
okay,
know.
maybe
I
it's
was
not as
wondering,
bad
like,
in the manga.
what?
It was like every 2 like cuts too. It was like it wasn't even like once every episode. No, it was like there was at least like 10 different moments in one single episode. I was like,
That's so funny.
oh,
That's so funny. Wait, I had to see it later. Just to
What do you mean you have to see it?
It sounds so funny. It sounds hilarious. I read like 2 chapters.
I wanted it to be funny, but it was just gross. Unfortunately, it was actually gross.
Oh, that reminds me of this one. It had a similar premise, I think. Well, not similar, but it was also a ghost one. It was called like Inspector or something. And that was another one that I also found while just surfing Crunchyroll. I was like, oh, this seems kind of interesting. She sees ghosts. That was also really bad, but it wasn't as sexual in that way. It was more like just actually bad. And I was like, okay, I'm never watching this again. I think I watched like 3 episodes and I was like, no, I can't do this. It's just bad.
Like I feel like I have a pretty high tolerance for just like bad like writing and like animation and whatever and whatnot. I'm just like I just need it to entertain me. That's like the minimum bar. But then
Right.
like when things gross me out, I'm just like,
Yeah,
you know, you had a choice in life and you picked wrong.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I have like, it's weird because if it depends on how the writing is bad. I think I can excuse bad. Like, for example, the example I like to use is Suicide Squad. Like, I think Suicide Squad, like even the first one, I'm talking about the very first one, is a bad movie, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it because I took it at face value. Like, I wasn't, you know, like I'm not wanting it to change my life. I'm just trying to like, you know, like, oh, explosions. Oh, Margot Robbie's really hot. Oh, like, you know, like I was entertained thoroughly.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is that Will Smith? Cool.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you can enjoy like substance without plot, you know?
Right. It's like, it's just dumb fun. Like, yeah, it's just entertaining. Like, wow, cool. Things are happening. And like, you know, I feel that way about a lot of like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies too. I'm just like, wow, it's fun. Like, oh, cool. Like it's interesting. But then I think when it comes to anime, for whatever reason, my tone's a lot lower. I think maybe part of that is because it's not like, I feel like anime, if it's bad, usually it doesn't have good animation or very fun direction. If that makes sense. Because at least with Suicide Squad, even though the writing is bad and the story's bad and whatever, like the direction is fucking crazy. And I think it is perceived to be bad, but it's so ridiculous that it's like kind of fun. And there's just so many like special effects going on. And there's like things
They threw enough money
exploding.
at it.
Yeah, there's like CG shark. Like, you know, like it's just, it's like a good time because it's just so silly and ridiculous. But I feel like I rarely feel that with anime where it's like this is excusable, you know? Usually when it's like bad writing, it also has bad animation and it's not very like interesting and it's like, you know,
Yeah,
the whole
also, like, the
package is even harder to
commitment.
watch.
Yeah, the time commitment too is different because like with a movie it's just one
Oh,
one movie, right? It's like
true.
2 hours. But then like for a full season, it's like 13 episodes, 20 minutes each. If it
Right.
gets that far. I mean, you know,
Right.
some get cut, but like yeah, that's still a good, I don't know, 4 hours, right?
Right.
Right.
Roughly.
Right. Probably more too,
Yeah, 4 or 5
usually.
hours.
Yeah.
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 So
No, definitely a lot harder to get through for sure. And it feels slower too,
yeah,
especially if
like
it's
for
poorly
me,
written.
I put like the anime in the background while I work. So the more dragged out it is, the better for me because then I don't have to go and find another anime to like
Oh, I
fill
see.
the silence. Yeah, yeah. So then I'll just like give it a try, and then if it's like incredibly bad, then I'm like, okay, this is actually hurting my brain.
Right, right, right. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
All right, then what about next question?
Yes. What anime had the best ending ever?
Full Metal Alchemist, hands
The
down.
first one?
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
The first one we don't really talk about.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you're gonna have a lot of people, very angry people. At you.
Yeah.
The first one went a little wild. They went a wildin'.
But yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh my gosh, that holds a place in my heart for sure. The ending, like,
It's
what do you think about it? Like in general, like, why was so great about it, in your opinion?
it's just so complete, you know? Like they didn't stretch the whole like resolution to be like everyone's happy, everyone's like doing great, like all the problems are solved. It's like no,
Right.
there's still some problems, but like they do go through their whole like overarching like premise, right? And then they're like going to work on their lives, but like we don't need to be there for that. So then it's just like it's not overextending, it's just perfectly cut. You can still imagine how they proceeded with their life, but it's like you were just there for like a snippet of like their most momentous like moments in life. And then it's just like yeah, I just want to see their most iconic moments. I don't have to be there for like their kid growing up and everything, etc.
Right.
Right.
But it also just like closed almost all of the loops of the story itself.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it just felt like a good natural end.
Yeah, very natural. That's a good way to put it,
Yeah.
for sure. I also like how, because it's not really a spoiler anymore since it's been out for a while.
Right.
But I like how Edward in the end, it wasn't like, oh, he got to keep his like alchemy and he didn't, et cetera, et cetera. He finally got
Yeah.
Alphonse back and like, they're now just living their life, It's, yeah, like you said, a very natural way of ending things.
Yeah, like he still paid for like getting his his leg back, or most of his body back. Besides like he only got like his the parts that he's missing.
His arm and his
After the
leg.
battle.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, or...
And he still kept like his like prosthetics, but he did like not die
right.
and get his brother back. Yeah, that's what it was. And then like he did pay for that by his like ability to use alchemy. So he didn't like break any of the laws that were placed into the whole universe, right? And it's just like the next part of him after the ending was him trying to break it, and like so that's whether he breaks it or not, that's up to your imagination, and I like that.
Yeah. Totally agree.
All right. Then what is the anime with the worst ending that you've seen?
Ranking of Kings.
Oh God, yeah. That one's a bad one. Have you seen Ranking of Kings, Meeta?
I was gonna watch it. That's how I'm like, oh.
No, okay.
I went, oh.
It's really good
Yeah.
and it's
Until
worth
the
watching
end.
up until the last two episodes. It's literally
No.
just the last two episodes that are
Like-
completely awful.
Oh no.
Like the season 1, it's so impeccably good. Like that's the part, right?
Yeah.
Like the first part is so impeccably good, and then like the season 2, it's just like, oh, interesting choices. I'll still watch it though because I love the characters, right? And then like the last 2 episodes, they completely just like undid all of the building that they did from like.
Okay, wait.
Oh.
I didn't watch season 2. I was talking about the last 2 episodes of season 1.
Oh shoot, what did they do?
Okay,
I can't remember anymore.
this is spoilers, but it's okay because you're not gonna remember Meeta anyway.
Yeah, you don't
because
remember.
And also, there's just so much that happens in that series you're not gonna remember.
Yeah.
But basically, at the end of season 2, Didas marries his groomer. Like,
No, isn't that season 2? Wait, hold
or
on.
season
Okay,
1.
okay.
Sorry, season 1. Didas marries his groomer. Are you splitting season 1 into 2 seasons? You might be doing
Oh,
that.
maybe I'm splitting
I
season
think
1
you're
into
doing
2
that.
seasons.
I think you're doing that.
Oh, okay,
because
okay. Yeah,
season
yeah,
2
yeah.
is completely different.
Wait, what is season 2?
Season 2 has episodes that fill
Oh, I didn't
in-
even watch season 2. Okay, okay, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Season 1
yeah.
is the one where I'm just like,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. You
Okay,
are
okay.
thinking of
Yeah.
season 1 as 2 seasons. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
season
yeah.
1. Because season 2 is a different one. But anyway,
Yeah.
ending of season 1, yeah, it literally, what Kokone said, it undoes everything because it, yeah. And then also, I think the thing that really pissed me off about that one is not just the undoing, like Didas marrying his groomer, whatever. Like, it's very great Game of Thrones, so like I can kind of like forgive it, but I think it's more of the circumstances in which he was able to marry his groomer that pissed me off.
yeah. It's just like, okay, all of the beliefs, all of like the like principles that everyone put down for like the characters in like the beginning part of like the season 1, it just all gets trampled on. And then like everything that, you know, it's just like, oh, look at this character who did all of these horrible things.
Who killed your mom?
Like,
who
literal
killed
war
millions
criminal.
of people?
Yeah,
who
literal
cursed
war
the
criminal.
land, and then also groomed
Tried
your
to kill
brother.
you too. Groomed you and try to kill you.
Yes.
And then you're like, it's okay, I love you now. So you
Yeah.
don't have to take responsibility for any of the actions that you've done because
Yeah.
I'm king, so I'll just marry you. And it's just like, hello.
Okay, but like, okay, again, even though that makes me upset, I think that wasn't even the thing that made me the most upset. I think the thing that made me the most upset is that they had one wish. It was like a Dragon Ball wish. You know?
yeah.
So they've been
Okay.
collecting the Dragon Balls. Imagine, it's
Okay.
Dragon Ball. They're collecting the Dragon
That's
Balls and
a
they get one
long
wish,
time.
right? And so the entire series, they're collecting the Dragon Balls. They're trying to get this one wish. They have all these people help them get the Dragon Balls, and some of these people who help them are literally like sacrifice everything for this
wow.
wish because they want to use that wish to bring back their brother who like had a very unfortunate circumstance and was basically possessed by the devil. So they're trying to get his like soul back.
Right.
And he was like a good guy too, by the way.
Okay.
So
That's a good guy.
yeah, so it wasn't even like his fault that he turned into this horrible person. But
Okay.
they're trying to like save him. And then at the
Yeah.
end, they get all the Dragon Balls and they're like, you get one wish. And the 2 brothers are like, no, you guys can have the wish. And then the wish is that Didas can marry this groomer that has caused
so
that has
stupid.
killed everybody, has caused all the problems
I'm
throughout the entire
irritated.
series, that killed the main characters, that killed Didas' mom. Like, it's just like
What?
it's actually insane.
stupid.
And like
then-
the brother
and then,
is like, you could tell in the
Yeah.
series that he's like sometimes he'll get like some semblance of like sentience back, and he's like in agony, right? Basically, like
and he's
everything.
like, please just kill me.
Yeah,
But they can't
yeah.
kill him because he's immortal.
Yeah. So like this is like what he is right now is like the literally stomping on everything that he built up during his like when he was alive. So it's just like
Right, 'cause
every
he was, like, such a
moment
good-
that he's
Yeah,
longer.
his whole thing is
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like he was such a good person. He was protecting everybody, but then he gets like possessed basically, and now
Yeah.
he can't stop killing people. And his whole thing is like he hates himself because he's
Mm-hmm.
killing everybody, even though he swore to protect them all, and that's why he wants them to kill him. But they don't want to kill him because he's their brother. So they want to use the Dragon Balls to bring him back to normal. And then they're like, at the end, they're like, oh no, you can take the wish. We'll find our way to get our brother back another way. I'm like, no!
Stupid thing ever.
You deserve so much more.
That's the most
But
stupid. Oh, gosh.
Everything up until that is very good. So we're talking about
Yeah.
Ranking of Kings. If you guys missed which anime we're talking about Ranking of Kings.
so
It's
dumb.
really good up until then though. So you just have to ignore the last 2 episodes and pretend like it didn't happen, basically.
It's just insane how like it went from peak, like literal peak, spotless, great anime, and then
Yeah.
it just like fell off the cliff into like the absolute worst.
And then like the last scene where Kage leaves, that like blew my mind. I was like, why is this happening? Why? What is that? And then, okay, it's one thing if Kage leaves and then that's like the cliffhanger for season 2, but he comes back. Like, what was the point of making him leave then? Like,
I know.
it doesn't make it. What are you trying to do? Like, it doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. Like, why?
Literally nothing.
Yeah.
And like, just FYI, like the groomer was in love with the guy's father.
Oh yeah,
and
I forgot about that.
and the father.
Dad.
Say that. Wait,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
And the groomer was trying to sacrifice the guy to bring back the father.
Right. The reason why she was grooming him was so that she could kill him because he's the bloodline of the guy that she was in love with. And this man marries her.
And like the reason why she fell in love with him was because the father, not so intentionally, was also a groomer to her because he like raised her up from like babies, and like
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a groomer family.
The groomer cycle.
That's disgusting. That's
disgusting. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, like again,
wait, I have a
it's one of
question.
those like it's a very Game of Thrones situation though, right?
I haven't tried Game of Thrones yet.
It's kind of like, you know, it's supposed to be picking at the medieval like silly family shenanigans that happen
Silly
and whatnot.
incest,
But anyway,
yeah.
sorry, what's your question?
Oh my, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I was baffled for a second. My brain needs 2 seconds to recharge. Wait, what was I gonna ask? So wait, when he wished for the groomer to marry him, does she end up falling in love with him because of the wish?
No, the wish is she's trapped in like another dimension. And so he wishes her to have like her body back essentially.
Oh, there we go.
Why?
Just so that he can marry her.
Well, I'll save my other questions for later, I guess, because I think I keep coming up with a couple. But
No, okay. Regardless though, I do recommend watching it. I think it's still a really good anime. It's kind of like Soul Eater, where it's like the anime is so good and the ride is so good, and that's what makes the fall that much worse. Where it's just like, man, it was just so good. It could have been everything, and then the last episode, you're like, all right, I guess I can't make this my favorite series ever.
okay,
Don't watch the last 2 episodes and pretend maybe last 3 just to be safe.
Well, I mean, you should watch them because it's fun to be angry about it.
You want me to suffer too? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
that's true.
That's part of the fun, you know, like just to be angry about it because that's the way you cope with it, right?
Yeah, we kind of made several of our friends watch it, just be like, yeah, it's great, and then like not talk about the ending.
Yeah, we would kind of give them a secret warning, like, oh, the ending's not great, but it's okay. You can just watch it, and then after they get to the end, then we just all yell at each other about it. It's great.
And then they're like yelling at us, like, why did you say it was so good? I was like, well, the first part was, right? And they're like, yes.
Y'all are evil. You guys gave me the reason why I need like therapy every like Friday or something. After what is this? I'm gonna watch it though because now I'm curious.
No, but it is really good. It is really good. Like, I think, again, despite that, it's kind of like if I were to recommend Soul Eater to someone, like, I'm going to tell them, like, okay, the ending's bad, but the series itself is really good. And I think the thing that's really incredible at Ranking of Kings beyond that is that the animation is also incredibly beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Really beautiful. And they have, like, a very unique style and take. And it doesn't feel very like you've seen the characters, right? Like
right.
It feels almost like somewhere between like Ghibli and like old school Disney in a way. And I think it's really just enjoyable to watch it overall.
Yeah, I saw it in the popular section of Crunchyroll, and I thought like, oh, like people are really liking this one. Like, there's a couple things I was about to watch, so
Yeah.
that's okay. Definitely.
Like, man, the whole like process of like the stepmom and like Bocchi, I was like,
good. So good. Absolutely so good. And then also all of Kage's backstory stuff was also so good and well written and also really well animated and shown. So again, highly recommend. Definitely an incredible series to watch.
And the ending just shat on all of it.
Yeah, just wipe your memories of the last two.
Okay.
Watch it and then go like Men in Black, get yourself a little pen and then just like,
I
scan
usually
your face.
forget things when I wake up anyway, so it'll be okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, to segue to the next question. What is the longest anime you've watched?
Okay. I actually originally put down One Piece for this, but then I realized I also watched Meita and Conan, and I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know which one is longer. Hold on.
Probably
I need
Conan.
Conan, I would think. Yeah,
Conan anime.
the
anime
manga's
episodes.
ongoing still.
It's
Are you
yeah,
caught
it's
up on
ongoing.
both
Yes.
animes?
I could have been the
No.
manga anime. It's so good. Oh my gosh, guys, the recent chapter. One of my
Okay,
recommenders.
Conan does have more episodes, and considering they aired earlier, I would say probably
Yeah.
Conan was a
Probably
longer one that I
Conan,
watched
yeah.
then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I watched both around the same time and stopped around the same time. So,
Where did you stop?
because like I couldn't gain access to it anymore.
Ah,
So I never I forgot where I dropped it. So I haven't touched it since because it's just like
Me
okay,
with
was
One
it?
Piece every time. I'm like trying to find where I stopped reading it, and I have to read all the chapter synopsises on Wikipedia, and then I'm just like at like chapter 500 something, and I'm like, nope, it's still on this one.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, is volume 95 the one I dropped it for? No, or is
Yeah.
it like 78? I'm like, I can't buy all of them to like make sure which one I dropped off at, right?
I mean, I guess you could read it all from the very beginning. That's true. You could do that.
right. You have the super memories.
Could do that. I kind of want to do that for One Piece, though. Actually,
Oh, I've already done that, so I don't want to do it again.
I see. I see. Well, I've already reread One Piece like 3 times as well, but it's always
Yeah.
fun to reread. I've had a bunch of series though recently that I've been like really itching to just like reread. So I reread all of Shugo Kara recently, and it was even better than I remember it being. Honestly, yeah, I really enjoyed rereading Shugo Kara. I'm probably gonna reread all of like Air Gear soon as well. There's like
Oh God.
there's a couple series on my list of like I really want to reread it, all of it. You know.
Air Gear though, it's kind of tedious to read.
Okay, but I will do anything for Shimka, so you know.
Of course you would.
Shimka exists. I am there. Okay, like
Aw.
that, and I also have been wanting to reread Katekyo Hitman Reborn. One of my favorites. Yeah, but I don't remember much of it because it was so long ago. So I want to reread all of
Same.
that. I also want to reread all of Haikyuu because I also dropped Haikyuu after a certain point. So I want to like
Oh, I
just
didn't
read
know
all the way to
that.
the end.
Oh wait.
Yeah, because I was a huge Haikyuu fan, and then I just like didn't have time to read it anymore. So I want to like.
Wait,
just
you
go
don't
through
even
it
know
and
the
read all of it.
ending.
I don't. Yeah, so I want to get to it. I've
Oh,
stopped
I know a bit of the
basically
ending.
The arc after the third years graduate.
So okay.
Yeah. It was like the training arc after the 30 years are gone, and then a new arc was starting, and then that's when I stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll keep my lips sealed. But I would like to go over Full Metal Panic.
Me
Fumafu.
too.
I remember Sosuke. I
I
was
love
obsessed with Sosuke.
Fumofu.
Yeah.
Good character. Fumofu was just so good, but I never read the manga. I only watched the anime. Maybe I should read the manga.
The
for
manga,
that.
the art style is very similar. It's so good. And I also have the chibi manga version of it. What was it called? Freaking
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, you know what manga I want to reread? Trigun.
Oh.
Yeah, especially because of the new anime that I
Did you
started
guys watch the
watching
new
too.
anime?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I mean, like, if you don't like hold up the original like Trigun anime as like the holy grail and just enjoy it for like what it is, I think it's really good. Yeah. Yeah. Like, like they're very different. They're like the two are very different.
I
So
see.
you shouldn't go in thinking, oh, it's gonna beat the original. No, it's doing its own thing, and it's very good at it.
I have a confession. I've never watched Trigun.
Oh my god, you need to. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, I love Trigun so much.
I really like the original Trigun anime. Like it was really fun to watch. So, but like the comedy is a little dated, so I don't know how well you'll take that. But like the whole like all the characters are very appealing.
Yeah. Yeah. I won't say much. It's good. I'll go on for like 30 minutes.
Wait, speaking of remakes, have you guys, were you guys, well, this is more of a Meeta question because I don't think Kokone would have been, but did you watch the new Scott Pilgrim animation?
I seen clips of it on Twitter. I'm like, oh my,
Oh.
But like, but the animation is definitely nice. It looks pretty cool.
Well, it was animated like in Japan, so I think that's why the animation quality is a little bit different. Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering. Okay, yeah, but I haven't saw it. I know it's on Netflix. I think I saw it on Netflix. I haven't touched
I think
it
so.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my big brother was a big Scott Pilgrim fan, like 100%. So I was like, oh. I'm like kind of dabbled in it, but like I don't understand what's going on or anything.
Yeah, I didn't read the comics at all. I just watched the
Yeah.
live action movie. So
live action
with
movie.
Michael Cera, yeah.
And then I was like, what is this? It
Well, I enjoyed the live action movie though. I liked it a lot.
was like a ride. It was a ride.
What's
But
there?
like, do I understand anything of what happened there? No.
Am I crazy? Or was there a video game for it? Oh no.
I'm
What-
sure there was. I think it was a
wouldn't be
pretty big
surprised.
franchise, so I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised.
trying to
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, because I remember my brother playing a game. I think it was Scott Pilgrim.
The game was good apparently. So.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I was like, oh, maybe Meeta would have appreciated that, but I guess you were not.
Yeah,
much of a
I
fan.
think for the clips I see that too, I was like, whoa.
Wait, why were they spicy?
I literally only saw spicy on my Twitter feed from
What?
the show.
really?
And so I went scroll. Like,
I didn't even know it was a spicy. I didn't know it had spicy stuff in it.
I think it was kind of like, you know that pretty popular meme anime clip of the girl like eating chicken and she's over here like
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I know what you're
chicken
talking
nugget?
about.
It's so fucking funny. Wait, I wonder if I could find it for Leora. Chicken. Is it nugget?
So there was
I found it.
And so, talking about that, there was a scene where I don't know what was going on. I really don't. I was just scrolling. These two girls, they were kissing like that.
What the fuck is this?
I would go backwards to the picture.
What is this? Why did she eat it like that? But like, wait, her hands just like she just like doesn't know what to do with her hands. Like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If you type anime chicken nugget eating gif, you'll find
I'll post
it.
it into
Okay.
my channel anyway.
I'm so glad Coconut Sip I knew exactly what I was talking about. I was like, so that's like that was the equivalent of what I saw on Twitter of the, of the two girls kissing. It wasn't just like a chew. It was like a.
Oh jeez.
It was all,
fuck?
I don't like watching people kiss in general. I can't.
Yeah,
Like, I
same.
get shy or embarrassed or like I just feel like I don't want to see that. Like keep it at home, whatever. But like, but the way they were like getting closer and closer, they're like, I was like, what is this?
Oh no, it's like all like they do the whole saliva thing that like people do with like, you know, like the meme anime like kissing scene where they have like the whole saliva going trail, and I'm like, this is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but yeah, I was there for like 2 seconds. I was like, bye. What is this?
I did not know Scott Pilgrim got that spicy. Interesting.
But maybe it's just like that one scene or something. Because I know
Yeah,
this
maybe it was like
other-
one spicy scene.
Yeah, this other show also got a remake of some sort. What was it? What was his name? He has the guy with like the blonde hair. Rayman. No, is that his name?
Rayman? Like the
Rayman?
guy who
Like
doesn't
video
have like
game?
limbs?
Oh my god! Did you not see the remake? He's like it's a trailer.
What?
He's like eating
Wait, I'm looking
sushi
it up.
off a woman's body. And,
Excuse me?
What?
And
Rayman?
yeah.
The one-
That
wait,
doesn't
wait,
have limbs.
Yeah, the one.
Rayman. I was
This
like,
guy.
I was disgusted. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
the one and
God.
only Rayman. What? Let me see. Let me.
What?
There's no other. Yeah, the one and only. I'll show
Okay,
you.
but I'm seeing this art. Why is it that character you like from that show that you like?
Raymond? Wait, what? Eh?
Oh yeah.
What? I looked it up. Why did that come up?
I don't want to see that. Get this out of my face. Get this. Pomni, no. Pomni, no.
Oh wait, what the hell is? Oh, I saw the
Where's the
OG.
real one?
Did you
There's
see
so much art
Is
of
this
it,
the?
but
Oh wait,
is that the real one?
Yeah,
Is that the real one?
yeah, that's the real
The
one.
hell?
So if you see the trailers and clips of it, you're like, what the freak is this? But basically, it's like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to talk about. Sorry, I'm coughing. I gotta drink some water. I can't be the one explaining. I'm not the person.
Why is this
Wait.
in Rayman?
Wait, hold on. Is this a real screenshot?
It's real. It's real. I need water. I need water.
Wait, I mean the animation is really good though.
the animation's really good and it's like really good quality, but that's why I just. I need
He's
water.
went the deep end.
Yeah, he's going
He's
off
getting
the deep end.
elevated. He's getting some, you know, thick cakes, not the dessert kind.
Yeah,
so
Rayman.
funny.
Yeah.
What
so
the-
I'm
This is
surprised you
actually
guys didn't
so
know about
funny.
that.
No, I've never seen. I'm like, this is so funny.
Yeah.
Why is this real? I'm like,
I'll send you clips later of what I've seen because I don't want to dig deeper.
I don't
than
know if
what
I want to see the clips that you've seen.
You don't want it, but I had to, so now you have to.
I'm like in shock right now. What
No, I
is
was in
this?
shock. I was in shock. I was going crazy. Yeah, they're just chill with it. They're like, yeah. I was like, okay.
What?
He's chill with them.
I need water. I need water.
What in the actual?
Yeah.
All right, you know.
So yeah.
Damn.
Remakes, guys. I love remakes.
Oh,
Remakes to be
okay.
wildin'.
Well, you know, let's continue on.
Well, look at it.
What
Sabaya.
anime? Let's not talk about Rayman anymore. What anime do you think is the most underrated? And please don't say Rayman.
I mean, what? I was possessed for a little bit. I would say Seirei no Moribito because like no one ever fucking heard of it, and I'm just like, but it's so beautiful.
Wait, I gotta look that up.
Moribito,
it's like-
Guardian of the Spirit.
Yeah,
Wait,
Guardian
are
of
you
the
talking
Spirit.
about the creators of Natsume Yuujincho, the movie? No, wrong thing.
What'd you say?
Wrong thing. Wait, say. How do you spell it?
Seirei no Moribito.
Guardian of the Spirit. You can look up.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, I can't spell guardian either.
Oh my God, it'll autocorrect.
Wait, am I screenshotting still? I hope not.
Yeah, you're still screen sharing your struggle. your Guardian of the Spirit struggle.
Wait, spirit? Is it guardian of the spirit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely
What do you
don't know this one. Oh no.
Do you
Yeah.
like the manga or do you like the anime or both?
So like the manga is, I believe it's more a novel, and like my kanji reading abilities is a little too weak for like the whole last novel.
Oh.
Yeah. So like maybe one of these days I'll try to pick it up, but it'll take me a very, very long time to read, so I haven't done it yet. But I really, really like the anime. It's so beautiful. And like the world building is super unique, and like they also have like insane choreographed fighting in the too. It's not like a lot of it, but like when they do it, they make it count, and it just.
It's crazy because the art style and the animation, like screenshots at least, make it look very recent, but it's from 2007 apparently.
Yeah, it's still beautiful. It still like works to like today's, I guess visuals.
Yeah, it looks
Even
great.
if it's insanely well, it's like, yeah, pretty old.
What is it? It reminds me of like, I guess I wonder if the Library Wars, the anime, was also around this time too, because the animation style is very familiar.
Library
similar.
Wars.
Library.
I hate the anime. We don't talk about the anime, but the manga is sublime. But like,
Oh.
I wonder, around the, I guess maybe around the same time.
It does look like it's around from that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. It looks interesting. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah. I know it's like not everyone's cup of tea because like it is very slow paced. So for people who are more used to like fast paced like shonen or like shoujo anime might not quite enjoy it. But for me, I was just like it's nice. It's a nice build up that actually counts.
Gotcha. I don't know why, but like it reminds me of one of my favorite anime, Mushishi. Like the vibe I'm feeling.
Mushishi! I love
Oh
Mushishi!
yeah, Mushishi.
Okay, if you like Mushishi, you might like this.
Okay, good,
yeah.
good.
I
Okay,
think
yeah.
you'll like it.
Yeah,
I think you'll
obsessed
enjoy
with
it.
Mushishi. Okay, good. Oh,
Yeah.
I was wondering because it gave the same kind of vibe a little bit.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
I
like
can see that.
Mushishi, if you like Natsume Yujincho, like that type of pacing, this is around the similar pacing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Ooh. Whoa. Live action.
Yeah, I also definitely have not heard of it, so definitely a good underrated anime pick.
Oh, but if it's like an anime movie though, sort of Stranger.
Oh yeah, sort of Stranger. I've been wanting to do a watch along for that one for a while now, but I end up watching something else.
It's like a hit with every single like artist slash animator, but like no one else.
Right.
Ooh la la.
This one's newer, right?
It's newer. think.
Hello, sailor.
Ah yes, Meeta, there is a muscular man. There are a few muscular men, so you might have fun.
I mean, the animation quality looks amazing for this one, and
The
also 'cause it's a
animation-
movie, so
The animation is absolutely like I've never seen anything better.
Oh wow.
have
Like,
you?
wow.
Speaking of which, have you seen Blue-Eyed Samurai?
Oh no, I was curious about that one.
That's like that's like the big one right now on Netflix that everyone is raving over. I heard it's really good. I also haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's super good, so I've been wanting to watch that one as well.
I did see the trailer and the animation did look insane.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
CGI?
haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's like a 3D one.
Okay. Ooh.
It reminds me a little bit of, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, this is like really old. It was a, what did they call it? It's like Batman, Ninja Batman? I think it's Ninja Batman. I know that sounds really dumb, but it's actually so good. And Catwoman is so hot in it.
Wait.
Batman Ninja. Sorry, not Ninja Batman. Oh, it was called Ninja Batman in Japanese. Batman Ninja's so insanely good.
Oh, I never seen this. Oh.
Whoa. Wait. Why does it look cool?
Yeah.
Very stylized.
Yeah, but it also, maybe it wasn't 3D. Maybe, I don't know. I thought it was 3D in my memory, but
It looks like some
No, I
parts
think it
maybe
is.
CGI. Yeah, it looks like it.
yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
it was
CGI.
3D. It reminds me a little bit
Yeah.
of that, but Ninja Batman or Batman Ninja was so good, and Catwoman was very hot in it. So
Meow-tastic.
Oh, she is very anime waifu vibe.
googling. She kind of looks like what's his name, Cat Noir from the Miraculous World of Mother. I didn't think about that before, but now I'm looking at it. Wait a minute.
Is she hot now? Is she still hot now?
Yes.
No, you shouldn't hesitate. Wow.
If you just insert Cat Noir's face onto that,
Like it will fit.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
just
into
like
it though.
them.
you're into it.
I'm into give Cat Noir boobs. I'm into it. Oh, have you guys also? There's another one that's like I don't remember what this one was called, but it was a short. It was Batman in like China, and Catwoman, and that was also super hot. She had like a red outfit. It was,
I
like,
know what you're talking about.
and then they're like fighting over like dumplings and stuff.
It's like a I think it was just like a solo project of someone, right?
No, it was commissioned. I think it was
Okay,
commissioned
okay.
by Warner Brothers or whatever, by like some famous animation studio, but it was like a Chinese animation studio.
I know what you're talking about though. Oh, it's a small short in CN. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it was like a 5-minute short. Oh yeah, it's called The Batman of Shanghai.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Catwoman in this one. Holy hell.
She was actually super cute. Like
Holy
I love her outfit.
moly. I just
Oh, that's so cute.
oh my.
Wait. Oh, that
Yeah.
outfit's so cute.
It's really short. It's like 5 minutes long, I think. And the fight is like incredible. The animation is amazing.
It's just one like little short animation, or is it like
Yeah, it's
episodes?
just like one short
Okay,
animation.
on YouTube.
Yeah, so I think it's on. Well, it used to be on YouTube. I don't know if it's on YouTube anymore, but
Oh yeah, it looks like it is 4 minutes. Does that sound right?
yeah, that sounds right. It's like 4 minutes long.
Oh,
It's
I'll watch it
actually
after.
so good. Highly recommend checking it out. Has just an amazing fight scene and a really good like condensed little story of Batman. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll check more later.
Well, I used to be really into like DC characters, so like I was a lot more of like a DC fan than a Marvel fan growing up. So I was very much into like all the Batman. Like, oh, Meeta, have you seen Young Justice?
Little bits and pieces, but no, I have
Oh,
not. No.
I think you would love Young Justice, honestly.
Wait.
Oh yeah, that seems like something you would like.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's something
yeah.
right up your alley. So I
yeah.
would. I mean, there's a couple seasons that are. I mean, the only problem with Young Justice is really long. It's really
Oh,
long.
which is really
because
good. If it's good, then that's a really good thing. Then.
It is, but it is one of those like, oh, it was commissioned by I don't know where it aired, Cartoon Network or whatever, and so it has like a million seasons with like a million episodes in it. You know.
That's cool.
But highly recommend it. I've just been like a fan of like all of the old DC cartoons. So like the what is the Batman one? Is it Gotham Knight? The one done by oh god, I forget his name. Isn't it just called like the Batman the animated series? Yeah, Batman the animated series. That one. One of my favorite shows back in ye old day. I also really like Batman Beyond is also really good. And also a big fan of Justice League, Teen Titans, all that stuff. So I was
Teen
very much on the
Titans.
DC side growing up when I was younger.
Yeah, Batman's pretty hot. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You do
I'm
you,
much
yeah.
more of a Catwoman type of girl myself, but you can have Batman.
The collective. Oh, bro,
It's like, you know
Hey,
what?
we're just
Neither
sticking
of us
true to our
want him,
branding,
so-
okay?
Yeah.
You like the muscles, I like the maidens, okay?
I like
That's just how it goes.
Meeta can fix Batman,
fix
and no
him,
one can fix
yeah.
him.
No one can fix Batman.
Yeah.
Batman can't even fix Batman.
What? Except for Meeta.
He's
He's gonna fix either a fine print.
I think you need to fix yourself first, though.
Mira, you can have Robin instead. He seems like he has a good head on his shoulder.
What's his name? Before we move on, Nightwing.
Nightwing?
He's very
Oh
hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's
Nightwing's
his
hot.
previous, like, he's OG Robin, and then he grew up.
Yeah,
right?
he grew up and he became
Yeah.
his own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty fun. I
Yeah,
see some
Nightwing's
art.
cool.
Yeah. Well, to move away from the DC topic, I wonder
Why are we talking about DC in an anime pod?
I don't know. I forgot. I don't know how we got on Batman, but yeah.
two DC otakus in a pod. Oh my
The
god.
otakus in the pod.
What anime do you think is the most? Oh, okay, I'm coughing.
Are you okay?
I started thinking about Nightwing. What anime do you think is the most overrated?
Probably Demon Slayer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Like, I read the manga and I was underwhelmed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, the animation for the anime, like, there are some moments where it's, like, insane, right? I love what the animators done. But, like, in terms of, like, the actual content, I felt like it was very cliche. And they didn't really try to break from it. Like, they
That's
ran to a
interesting because-
lot of shonen cliches.
I felt like Demon Slayer personally, even though it wasn't like my favorite or anything, I did feel like it did some of the cliches better than usual. I felt like I had that same reaction for My Hero Academia instead.
I feel like My Hero Academia is so unapologetically cliche.
No, that's true.
that it didn't really bother me as much. But like
I
with the Demon Slayer, there was like especially the ending. It really was like it left a bitter taste in my mouth too. Because like, I don't want to spoil anything since like the anime itself is still going on, and I read the
Right.
manga for the ending, but it was just like that was weak.
Yeah, it did feel like
And like yeah, and it undid a lot of the whole premise too. And like there was such a good like plot point that they could have used, but they never used it. And then they kind of shat on it at the end. So I was just like,
Yeah, I see what you mean. I also felt like Demon Slayer was kind of, I think it was pretty short in my opinion. They made it
for a shonen
very
series,
condensed.
yeah.
For a shonen series
Yeah.
for sure. I feel like there could have been a couple more arcs in there. Just like throw in a couple more in. Would have been pretty
yeah,
solid.
it's
probably.
like they could have. It felt really rushed too. Like after,
Rushed.
yeah. I mean, like it made sense because like there was a time limit for in the story, but it was just like
Right.
the development was pretty weak. It just like
I see.
you kind of like they wrote it in a way where they kind of expected the viewer, like the reader, to like fill in the spots because they're like, yeah, you know, it's shonen, just deal with it, kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I think though, like when I'm thinking about for My Hero anyway, I was just thinking about how you were saying like they're unapologetically cliche. I think that's what I like about the characters itself, and I do think the characters are a big driving force. But I think my surprise with My Hero Academia was like the lack of plot that it felt like it had for so long. Like it doesn't feel like an actual plot shows up for so many chapters. Like 100+ chapters. And then you're like, okay, now we're gonna have plot. Like up until now it was all like weird filler setup. And it wasn't even like, oh, it was really fun filler setup. It was very like, okay, why are we doing this? When are we gonna like, get to anything
the
that actually
point?
happens? Yeah, because even like I know some people compare it to like Naruto, and Naruto also did that too, but I think the Chunin exams for Naruto were actually really fun.
so fun.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
It was
Those are so
actually
good.
really fun.
Yes.
Yeah, like so it didn't feel like you were slogging through it. It felt fun, and in fact, it felt like, man, I wish we could just keep doing that, right?
Yeah.
But for My Hero, it's like once they finally start doing stuff, you're like, okay, freaking finally, there's like things happening, and this is like so exciting. But then like up until that, all of the school stuff, all of the weird tests, none of that is like interesting, and I felt like I had no emotional investment to any of the characters yet either, and so it just felt like there's no stakes. None of the characters are that interesting. Why does this keep happening? Deku's not super likable yet. Like it was just very like I know it's good because everyone keeps telling me and that it's gonna get better. So I'm just holding out just to get to that point, right? And then it wasn't until the Airy arc where I finally was like, oh shit, this is good.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's like what, chapter like 250 or something?
Oh my god. You know what? For Boku no Hero Academia, I think that the plot is, yeah, like you said, it's very stretched out. It's I think he focuses a lot on the side characters as well. Like a lot of focus on almost all the classmates in this like stretched out attention, and it does get a little bit like we said, like,
It's like
what's gonna
weird because I
happen?
feel like he could have done a better job of like, because we're spending so much time on the side characters, but at the same time it doesn't feel like I've gotten to know any of them.
Right. It's just so spread out that it's just like, oh, kind of get to, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of found out more of like, oh, their powers and
Or
their
the
basic
reasoning.
personality, but you don't actually go in depth to any of the characters because like there's so
Right.
many. So you're just
Right.
like, oh,
Right,
okay,
so
this
many.
person does that. Okay, I remember it now because you've gone over it like 2-3 times now. Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I read the recent chapter that updated this morning actually, and I kind of feel like I am reading it just to read it at this point. I'm a bit tired out. I'm a bit, but I do hope for something.
I'm not caught up, but I really love Hawks. So I've just been like, that's the only thing that fuels me is like, I just want to see more of Hawks and see like, what he does. So the only reason
That's
why I
when my
keep
friends
reading.
got really into my like Boku no Hero Academia, where like Hawk and like the zombie guy, like the guy with like a bunch of like
Oh, the
patched.
stitches.
Yeah, him. Yeah, so like that's when they got really involved, but like I stopped reading it way before that, so I
It's
was just
funny
like,
because like people like fucking love Bakugo or like Todoroki, and I just always felt like I I get it, but also because people like them so much, I was expecting so much more from them in the actual story, but they're like barely there.
they're just an ass half the time, like.
Like where are like the Todoroki story and stuff too, I thought was good, but it was so fast. Like the Todoroki's backstory arc was so fast, and I was like, okay, I actually don't care about him all that much yet. And now I'm like seeing his entire life story, and I don't think I particularly care about him anymore after this, even though it's sad. But like, it's an interesting story. It was just like, I feel like it was just told kind of badly, maybe. I don't
Okay,
know.
but like Todoroki's animation where he does like the whole like ice thing and then to the fire, that's one specific scene for like 2 seconds, absolute masterpiece. Whoever the Sakuga was, absolute genius. I'm just like that. I don't remember anything else about Boku no Hero Academia, but that scene I remember clear as day.
Wow.
I didn't watch the anime, so I haven't
Oh
seen
god,
it.
I gotta find it.
But yeah. That was like that's my gripe with it. I just felt like yeah. And I also felt like the characters didn't really have much chemistry with each other. Like everyone was like best friends and they barely talk to each other or know each other really. The only thing that I feel like had real chemistry was Deku and Uraraka. I feel like they had really good like legitimate chemistry.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I sent the scene.
And I don't even mean like romance. I mean like just,
Right.
friendship chemistry. Whoa, this seems crazy.
Right.
Wait, it's animated so well.
Like specifically that like 8 second to like 10 second, 2 seconds, it's a chef's kiss.
Even Deku is animated super well in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this
Yeah,
website? I'm scared.
I'll post it onto my Discord channel. Just randomly.
Wow, that's crazy. The ending too. What the hell?
Actual beautiful scene.
It's pretty dope.
That's all I remember about Boku no Hero Academia, to be honest. Absolutely blew my mind.
I gotta catch up. I'm kind of far behind on it, but every time I like have to read it or want to read it, I like look at it. I'm like, do I want to read it, or would I rather read literally anything else?
That just sounds like a chore.
Yeah. But I feel like there are a lot of series though where there's like a part where you do have to kind of get through the crawl in order to get to the good bits of it. And
Yeah.
usually when series are big, they have a bit of that. So I do try to give it a chance as much as like possible,
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
All right,
Me with
then.
One Piece right now.
Oh, well. One Piece is like a roller coaster. I feel like it definitely has its ups and it definitely has its downs. So
I just like finished like the Don Flamingo arc, so then that was like
that was a good
huge-
one.
Yeah, that was like a good arc,
really
and then
good
it's
arc.
like going to that whole animal island and something, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
meh.
The arc right before that Doflamingo arc was one of my favorites. The toy island
Oh,
arc.
the toy one, yeah. That's so good.
That was a good one. But I feel like a couple arcs before that I was like, oh my god, this is like such a slug.
Yeah.
That's just how One Piece is. There's a couple islands that are good, couple islands that are bad. Once you get to the Japan island, that's where everything is gonna take 5 million years longer than you ever thought. So
I keep
good
seeing
luck.
like gifts of like the animation that happens in like the what I'm assuming is that island,
Yeah.
and it seems like they went fucking ham with it.
Yeah, but also that one island takes like 700 chapters. Like it's like the length of like 20 islands before it. So so you're gonna be stuck there for a good while. You gotta buckle in.
I'm never picking up One Piece ever again.
Gotta buckle yourself in. Was it Watakuni? I think it's called. Yeah.
Oh,
Buckle in your seatbelts and prepare yourself for
200
the-
episodes.
Yeah, so you can imagine how many chapters also like it's and it's
Holy
not finished
fuck.
yet. It's not done
Holy fuck.
Oh god, poor senpai.
Save me.
yet. It's yeah. Well, I feel like Watakuni is like what really just killed any motivation for me to read One Piece. I was like, I want to leave. I want to leave.
Onigashima gets better after 100 episodes. Trust. You mean I have to spend 2,000 minutes watching to get to the good part?
You gotta believe.
You gotta believe. All right, who is your top anime husbando and waifu?
Oh shoot! I forgot to put it because I was like, I don't have any husbandos or wife.
None?
None that comes to mind. I'm like, there's none that I specifically wanted to waifu or husbando enough to like get a figure of.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
What?
absolute none.
Are you sure?
This is a lot of waifus in games.
Yeah.
But see,
In
I think I
games.
have that problem too because I also prefer a lot of the characters in games because they tend to have certain personality tropes that I really like that I feel like they're
Yeah.
just not as common in anime.
Yeah, like it's not like okay. If like there are like female characters that I love, like Erd from Oh My Goddess.
Oh. She's the main character, right? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I thought she was pondering. I thought she was thinking.
I thought she was pondering also.
No! I've been punted out.
Uh-oh.
Again. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, so
I'm back.
You're back. Yeah.
Okay. Why is my I don't know why it's doing this.
Getting in trouble for not having a
don't
husband.
either.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ah. Well, is there maybe a character that's like pretty like baby gore or very baby like I really like this guy character. It's like almost husbando, but like not quite husbando maybe. Maybe I don't
No.
know. No. Wow. Okay.
No husbandos. I'm like, there are like, for example, you know how we were talking about like free
I
and
was
like
wondering about that.
they is like baby girl, but like
But
that's
not
not husbando.
Not husband wife.
No,
not husband
not at
material.
all.
Not husband material.
Yeah.
No,
So, like-
Ray's definitely not a husband.
He's
Yeah.
he's wifey material.
he's your wife.
No, he's a child that I will babysit. Okay.
Yeah, he's your wife.
Yeah, but if it's like waifu, I don't know. There's not one that would make me want to commit.
Ah, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Not like one specific one that I would want to like.
Did you
commit
watch
to.
Chainsaw Man?
I did.
Did you like Makima that much?
I did like Makima a lot,
Mm.
but I wouldn't want to marry her.
I'm not a hater.
Oh no, I want
I mean, I know
to marry
you would.
her, and then I want her to mur me, and then
Yes.
I would like to.
If Makima grows up in here, she's going down. Nah.
No.
I hate Makima. I hate her. I hate Makima.
Well, I mean, yours is going down on Makima, but like,
Yeah. Oh yes, I am.
Continue. Just go on. Let's move on from this conversation. I am no words.
Hey yo, for real.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Actually,
I mean-
bet.
yeah, I'm
Actually
like,
bet.
I ain't lying.
This is why you guys are the two stinky senpais. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think also of like it's hard because I also struggled with this question, I think. And I said this too in the first episode where I have a lot of game characters, but it's a lot harder for anime.
Yeah. Like, oh man. Yeah, literally no husbandos. No, like no
Wow.
guy would make me want to be like, yes, I would love to marry him. Like, no, they all have their problems. They all. There are
mean,
characters that like.
I'm generally like that, but then I have a very few couple exceptions, you know?
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm like so much more picky with male characters than female characters, but I definitely
Just-
have a couple exceptions for sure.
Just seeing
Gotcha.
guys is a boner kill.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Mita's like cannot relate.
I'm a love monster.
Uh-huh.
Like
I
with guys, for guy characters, I have characters that I like, but I would rather see them suffer than like be happy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, okay, technically, okay, no. Kokone though, I still consider that husbando. Like,
No, I don't want to marry Gilgamesh.
no, I know, but I do consider it
No!
personally because it's
No!
not literally your husband. You know what I mean? That so you like it's like the character that you have an almost like like you have a crush on, and it can be in a way that they are the bottom. It doesn't imply that they are the top. You know what I mean?
It's not romantic though. It just brings me joy. You know, it's not sexual though.
Are you sure it's not sexual?
Yeah, it's not sexual though. Like,
It doesn't turn you on to see him cry
no,
and suffer.
no.
Really?
But I do enjoy it.
Yeah, but
Oh, you know who's like who kind of makes me like, oh, I do like this character in like a slightly doki doki kind of way. It's like Kufurin from Fate.
Kufu.
I
Let me
don't
look
know
him
who
up.
that is.
Kufu.
Yeah.
That's how I
It's
spell
like
it, hopefully. Oh wait, I spelled that wrong. Wait, the blue hair guy?
yeah, it's like the spear guy.
Lancer.
Yeah.
He's cute.
Oh, but he's like a different Lancer. He's not like
Yeah.
normal Lancer. They look exactly the same, but why? Huh?
Wait, why does he have a different name? Cool.
Is it the same
Too
guy?
late.
I
He is
can't
the same
tell.
guy. Lancer.
It is Lancer.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe because Fate. But Lancer is like his
He's so cute.
summon. What?
Oh,
You
Yeah.
like him, Meeta?
yeah, look at his smirk.
Yeah.
Oh, is that him too? Oh my god.
Mita.
Yeah, continue though. Continue, yes.
But like,
Don't mind me.
I'm very casual. Like, you know, he is eye candy, but that's about it.
Yeah, well, but he gives you dokies. I would say that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's like the closest. Probably.
Mm.
Meeta, please stop looking at bare-chested men. Why are you saving it?
We were watching her save half-naked photos of him to her. Oh my god, you're so fast.
Meeta!
The images have you saved that you're so. Oh my god.
She's saving all of Meganin, like
Watching this in live
unbuttoning
time.
shirt.
Let me be who I want to
Holy
be, okay?
shit. Oh my god.
Okay, see, like I don't even go. Like Meeta's already going further than me. Like it hasn't even been 2 minutes.
I just gotta look back at these pictures because I like using art references to like do art.
Oh my god.
So I like to go back
Jesus,
and
holy
look at
shit.
it, you know.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Mita, stop!
Meeta, get me back. We're doing a podcast here. Hello.
Great. Anyway,
You're a host.
oh yes. Okay. So pause.
You're still saving.
I'm not. You're seeing a glitch in the system.
You're still saving.
She's like literally still saving half-naked pictures. Oh god, my
Oh my god, he's
eyes.
lifting up his shirt and his
Jesus
pants is
Christ, I got like
unzipped.
flashbanged by his nipples. Like,
Guys, what are you guys looking at? You guys are so inappropriate.
my
We're talking-
God.
Why is he chugging milk, huh? Whose milk is he chugging? Meeta.
Lord.
mean?
Oh my god,
Guys.
my eyeballs.
Are you guys okay?
Oh no, I
Anyways,
can't do this.
so for the next question, I was wondering.
Stop looking at
Stop looking at his
Close it! Meeta, close it!
No, okay, fine. Let me just.
Oh my
You're still
god.
looking
for 2 seconds.
Oh
my.
I
my.
know. What?
You're almost done, Meeta. Hold it in your pants until then.
What do you mean? I was like,
We're literally at the like last question. Oh my god.
guys, we're on a podcast. Stay professional. I think it's time for our bonus question.
Yay, bonus question.
Yay.
Do you see what I have to deal with Kokone every other Friday?
Jeez, this is good luck. I pray for your sanity every single week.
Yeah, listen. Well, what anime had the biggest impact on your life?
Oh no, David Kun's coming out.
Yeah, I was like, hello, David. Good, welcome back. We're almost done, Jesus. Fucking thirsty.
Wait, do you even need to see my screen anymore? Like, do you need it?
Yes, because
Yes,
you have to see
we have to keep you on
OPM.
track.
Okay. Go ahead.
She's trying so hard. We need to like make her sit on her hand.
Yeah.
She's so
Okay,
thirsty.
the
Holy
nipples won't
shit.
go away. It's fine. It'll
You know,
stay
it's
there.
like so funny because people are like, yeah, Mita's the most say-so in VNU. I'm like, no. This girl looks at half-naked men all the time.
I like muscles.
She's just ignorant, okay?
There's some things I don't know, but I know what abs are, okay? And I can appreciate some biceps. I can appreciate some calves.
I forget when this was that we mentioned. I feel like because it was off stream where I literally was like, holy shit, Meeta, you are just Rin's sister from Free. You are actually just her. Like, that character is actually just you.
Actually, Meeta.
Like,
Literally, Meeta.
Wait, Meeta, did you see that Twitter trend that was going on around recently? Like, which character is you,
Yeah,
like, for
I
real
thought
or whatever?
I was gonna put like Reagan up there, but then I
No.
did.
No.
You need to do that, like, right now and put the girl, Rin's sister in Free.
Yeah. Literally, like. What do you mean, Reagan? No.
No, definitely not. You think
Definitely.
you're Reagan?
So
fuck?
he's so fine, and I'm so fine.
That doesn't mean that he's you.
It's not who you want to be. We're talking about who you are.
There we go. Got my eye. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, you are not allowed to put anything except Rin's sister in Free.
Okay.
She's literally you as an anime character. Like,
nah.
to a T.
Psh, nah.
100%.
100%.
100%.
There's nothing different about you two.
You also just wish your brother was Rin, though.
I love Rin so much. Oh my gosh. And my brother,
Rin's also baby girl.
he's so cute. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
you want to root for him.
I would sell my brother in a heartbeat if Rin could be my brother.
Oh!
I got 2 more brothers to be fine.
Yeah, what's one less?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
but like...
Mito, is your favorite character in Free Ray?
Yes. Yeah. I'm a big Ray friend. I have so much merchandise of him. Like I have so much merchandise.
No, I'm surprised because it's not like Makoto or like
Or Sosuke. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like the buff ones.
Yeah, oh, Zoe Mama. I appreciate their muscles too, but like I love Ray. Ray is so cute and he's hilarious. I think because he's just overboard, like crazy, like not crazy, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like character, like personality-wise, like Ray hits like Mita's bullseye.
It's so funny. So funny.
Wait, isn't he a little too over the top or no?
He is, but I love him for that. Like he's so ripped for that.
I see.
He's so ripped for that, you know? Like he is who he is. Yeah. I also love his interactions with
makes sense.
Nagisa a lot. It's really funny.
Makes sense because you like Jonathan as well.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Jonathan. Pause.
Wait, Joseph.
I said Joseph. Yeah, I went
Sorry.
pause.
Joseph.
I mean, yeah, I like Jonathan, but like,
No,
Yeah, I was
Joseph.
like-
Joseph's
I was
also
like, oops.
extremely goofy.
Yeah, I like
love
to laugh.
Joseph. Yeah, I love old man Joseph.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Senpai, you are my best friend.
Get away from me! Mita! Get away from me!
Back, I say.
All right, the anime that had the biggest impact on your life, Kokone.
Probably Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh my god, Meeta, stop.
Meeta! Did you even listen to what I said? Huh? Are you sure you were too busy looking at abs and pecs?
I'm too
What is
busy
that?
looking at
Exactly.
Lancer's abs.
No.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no.
My goodness.
But yes, Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh.
Yeah, but I don't even care about this bonus question anymore. Meeta, you ruined it.
I know that Kim also had like a big impact on my life as well with Holic. So how did Cardcaptor Sakura in particular have a big impact on your life?
Because like when I watched it, it was when like I was doing like my doodling phase, and like you know how Cardcaptor Sakura had all like the different outfits and like the card design. So that was like made me that probably made me really enjoy designing outfits and designing characters.
So interesting.
Yeah.
So that's probably what gave like I don't know planted the seed for my love for designing.
What was like the first anime character? Do you remember like what anime you copied or drew or whatever?
Sailor Moon.
Really?
By far.
So
Yeah.
early.
100% Sailor Moon. Yeah.
Because it's funny because for me, like Cardcaptor was the first one that I got like into, and I had like a binder with Shaoran's face on it and everything. But I didn't draw Cardcaptor. The first one that made me draw was actually Peta 10.
Oh.
Wait, what? Peter
Isn't
10?
that the one with the green
Yeah.
hair and the bells and the?
No, that's you're thinking of Digicarrot, but it is
oops.
kind of similar looking. She has
Similar.
like pink hair, and she has like a sometimes she has like a cat hat as well.
Oh.
Wait, the only thing
which is
I
probably what
I
you're
come up with
confused.
for PETA 10 is like people for the ethical treatment of animals 10.
It's PITA, like Peta bread.
Ah.
Yeah. Peta 10, like Koge Dombo was the artist. Like I love Koge Dombo's art so
Digikara.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she is the one that did Digicarrot, which is why you're probably confused, Meeta. It's the same artist.
Oh,
but,
that's why.
yeah, but then it was Peta 10 specifically that like I really like
Right,
wanted to
right.
emulate and the style of. Yeah.
It's so cute. So cute. And yeah, very
Oh,
recognizable.
wait, but like, you know what probably had the biggest impact on my art style back in the day?
Oh, which would that
Kamikaze
be?
Kaito Jannu.
Oh,
Oh, how do you spell that?
Gene. It's like
Yeah.
Gene with two N's.
yeah.
GEANNE. And then if you look up Gene anime, it'll probably show up.
Oh, this one? No?
No. What
Did
is
it spell it
that?
wrong?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, well, I
That's
don't know.
like art. That's the Arc Knights apparently.
I
No,
also don't know what that is.
JEANNE.
Oh, Jen.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like
Jen.
Sorry, I
Jen
said
the
G. My
Arc.
bad. JEANNE.
Oh, what's that her?
That's Jenny.
Did I keep spelling it wrong?
JEA.
Hey.
Yeah. It's that fourth image. The fourth image.
This one.
Yeah.
Phantom Thief.
Yeah.
Phantom Thief.
Wait. This is familiar. Isn't this like the creator of
The Full Moon Osagashite probably.
Yeah.
Same artist. Same
Oh,
artist.
no wonder. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
because like he especially. Okay, wow. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
I
I see
only read
it.
like the manga originally. So
Is it,
like,
it's like Irina Tanemura or something, right?
yeah, Tanemura Arina. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I collected every single artwork that they did in like the Ribbon splash art. Like whenever they had a color like title page, we would just like cut it out and like paste it into our wall because we would get like Ribbon manga. Yeah.
Good times.
Wow. That's so cool.
What about you, Meeta? Because you also draw. What was like the first anime that you remember drawing?
Oh, other than Detective Conan, which was like a given because of the first anime, I feel like I did a lot of Sergeant Frog, a lot of Sergeant Frog.
Oh, really?
And Naruto.
But you know, Sergeant Frog ironically has like really good art. Like
yeah,
the frogs are like jokey, but like the actual human art is actually really good for Sergeant Frog.
Oh my gosh.
Like, definitely not to be slept on. It's like so
Oh yeah.
good.
Yes,
And the
so
characters are very
cute.
well drawn and it's very dynamic, the manga especially.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, definitely Naruto as well. I drew a lot of Hinata X a couple people.
He does ex a couple people. You know.
Oh yeah.
I was obsessed. Yeah, you guys know. You guys
Yeah.
know.
Well,
Yeah, we
you
saw
know.
your comics. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't see the comments.
Oh, you didn't? It was so edgy.
Wait, you have to show them to me. I
have
have
a
to
whole
see them.
bin full. I found them finally. I told
It's
you
so
last
good.
time I couldn't find them,
Oh
but
my
I found the
God.
whole bin full of just Hinata ship art and
Oh my
and mini
god.
manga.
I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it.
Do you have like a self insert too? I forget.
Oh, I had like a couple, but I mostly just was obsessed with Hinata. I was obsessed with her. I was like, I want to be her. I guess
She's
you guys.
doing-
I will show you the video later, guys. I have.
Okay.
I can't say here. I can't say here. I can't say here.
Yeah. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. Yeah. Well, that's how you know we're true bona fide weebs. So
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for all of the questions.
yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here, and I hope everyone also got to get
Jesus,
to know
Meeta.
you a little bit more. Meeta, please.
Sorry.
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
No.
You're not a changed witch. Eh?
You're never a changed
I'm
witch.
getting better.
You
I'm
never
getting better.
changed. That's a lie. You know it.
I can stop at any time, guys. I promise.
Sure.
Oh yeah, but I really did enjoy having you as our guest
No, it
on
was
here.
super
I
fun.
think hearing your
Yeah.
opinions and your also like your taste, a little bit of your past anime and manga you read, and like some similarities, like Orisama teacher. I was surprised because like no one talks about Orisama teacher, so I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah.
So hearing a bunch of stuff like that, I was really happy to hear. And yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So my taste is good. Meeta, Osita.
Let me double check.
Okay, never mind. I don't want your
she's
opinion.
double checking.
You're double checking his
At
ass.
this point, wait,
two,
Meeta, you
three,
cannot
four,
even say that her taste is bad anymore because literally Kokone introduced you to Lancer, who you've literally in the span of the last 30 minutes saved like 50 pictures of.
No.
Oh, you have. Wait, also, I was just reading that manga that you have like saved the panel of like the the girl that reincarnated as a girl, a young lady.
Oh my
I was literally reading that like earlier today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Let me check.
Oh no,
There
I
we
don't want
go.
to have the same taste as Meeta.
There we go.
Someone save me.
Oh my god, your wallpapers. Oh Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus.
I want to
Well.
thank my senpais for introducing me to a whole new world. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're welcome, I guess.
You're welcome. Yeah. A whole new
For
world of
Mita's next
abs.
birthday, you have to not draw Mita, but you have to draw like muscles.
Hurin? Okay, got it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Just give me your like top 10 list of husbandos and I'll just like blind pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, Otakoko
No!
with muscles.
I refuse. No.
Mita
no.
would lose her mind.
No, I can't.
And chat would lose their mind.
Guys,
Oh.
there are 3 things I can't draw: animals, feet, and muscles. You know how depressed I am. You know how depressed I am. That's why I had to ask you for your help. Please help me. I'm
Save
suffering.
me, someone.
You're cold.
Well, maybe we could do one of those like if this tweet gets this many things, Kokone has to draw Otokokone with muscles.
Bro, I'm not.
you have
I'm
to
not gonna
draw the-
endorse it.
Have you seen that trend right now that's going on? The thing where like the guys put the hand under their shirt.
Eh?
Have you seen that? It's like a Twitter trend right now.
No, I haven't
I
seen it.
don't know what
I've
it's
seen
called though.
I've seen the t-shirt trend of like there's a big shirt and then like you pull it
Oh, I've seen
backwards.
that too. But
Yeah.
no, it's like a they put their hand under the shirt and then in the neck hole it pulls out the hand and it covers their face. Have you not seen that?
Huh?
It's like a
I don't, wait.
you know what I'm talking about because it's like a guy trend. It's supposed to show like the abs and stuff.
The abs, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
no, I was
yeah.
thinking about something funny. Oh wait, where they pull up the
What?
shirt and it like has like an anime face on it and like it's on their
No,
face now.
no. It's like an art trend. Like a lot of artists are drawing
then no,
like
no, I
sexy
don't know.
guys doing that. Well, Mita, you'll like it because the whole point
Probably.
is that you're supposed to show off the abs. So anyway, I'll send you one of those and then maybe
Thank
you know
you.
enough people can rally behind it. Maybe we'll get an Otokokone version of that.
Guys, guys. Onegashimasu. Please give me some of that tongue twister head. Fan art, please. And me holding his hand. And,
No!
and then,
Oh, that would be so cute though.
What? I don't want this.
ship
I
it.
feel violated.
I
Oh my god,
ship
get away
it.
from me, Meeta. Get the fuck away from me. No.
Listen, I am in control here.
I'm getting harassed. This is not consensual. I'm gonna tell HR.
oh no! Hey, guys, let's get enemies to lovers. I try to wink. Wait.
So good. Amazing.
There you go.
Oh no.
Thank you also for being our very first guest.
Yeah.
Thank you,
so honored.
Yeah, we always wanted to have you on here, so really glad we could finally get you here.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun, even though I got harassed by Meeta. Well, I'll put that on the tab though, so I'll put that on the list.
But everyone, also be sure to go check out Kokone on her channel. Give her a sub. Go give her lots of support. She draws a lot on her streams since we talked a lot about drawing today, so you guys could check it out. I actually have a friend who was saying that she learned a lot by watching Kokone's drawing streams. I was talking to her yesterday. She
really?
mentioned, yeah, she was like, wow, I learned so much from Kokone's drawing streams. I was like, yeah, they're really good. So
Wait,
definitely check them
what
out.
kind of stuff did she learn?
I don't know, but she was really intimidated by the fact that you use so many little layers.
That is scary.
She was like the power she holds with such few layers. But yeah, so be sure to check out her drawing streams, but also her regular streams as well. And especially if you liked her anime taste, maybe she'll talk about it on her stream sometime. With that, we say,
I love muscles.
I love maidens, and we're two
Weebs
weaves
in
in
a
a pod.
pod.
Yay!